Ladies and gentlemen, this is Won-Jin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
Today we are going to talk about The Boys Season 4 finale. Full spoilers ahead for the entire season. And boys up to now and Gen V, you have been warned. Here we go. You know, I was happy and disappointed with this finale, actually. It was still a good episode. But I do feel like out of all the seasons so far, what's up, ZZ? I was the least satisfied in terms of finale because the prior seasons I felt like the finale completed the story, but here I definitely got that vibe where they were like setting up season 5.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like after what's it called? The first Lord of the Rings movie ended. You know, when Frodo and Sam, they're on top looking at Mordor, and then the movie ends. I'm like, it ends here?
Yeah.
How long do I have to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my reaction. And this one, like you say, is the least satisfying for me because previous seasons, every single finale was like explosive. We had that build up and then it exploded in the final season.
Yeah.
But this one, yes, it did have some explosive moments, but I don't think it was as like shocking or satisfying.
One thing that made me happy was when Newman died, I could tell Won-Jin to shut the fuck up with his smug face about Newman killing Homelander.
Oh man. I didn't know Newman would go out like that.
Oh man.
Man, she can block Homelander's laser. She's bulletproof. She can pop people's heads just by looking at them. And she gets killed by a tentacle? Tentacles. Man.
No, but
that was disappointing.
And I felt bad for Samir. Man, no one gives a fuck about Samir.
Oh man, his leg got amputated. His lover's now like chopped in half.
No, but why wasn't he there at the finale? Like I was like, what about your husband, like Newman? Like, why isn't he joining this escape? And then I felt like she wasn't mad enough about Samir's leg getting cut off. But the Newman was it was okay, but Newman was such an interesting character.
Yeah,
like for her to go out like that, I was a little disappointed actually. I figured out the reference with the milk. Yeah, no, that was unexpected. Hey Joe with an excited emoji face. Yeah, what's up, ZZ? No, but like the blocking the eye thing was a good idea, but I wished like it was actually a showdown.
And there were some like casualties.
Yeah, back and forth a little. Not
because that's what they did with Stormfront. Remember?
Right. And another disappointment for me was Ryan. Like, this whole season has been a teaser on whether Ryan will turn good or bad. But I guess the ending just shows that, you know, he's going to turn bad. Because I feel like Butcher... there were great symbolism, though. Like, when Butcher decides to give over to Kessler, it means, like, he's going for the nuclear option now. Like, he's not going to pull any punches anymore. And especially when Grace died, which is... I felt bad about that too, actually.
I also love the fact that moment, it doesn't really explain us too much, but from the look of Butcher, you know, he always had that banter with her, and she always had that stern look, but we could kind of tell that he felt for her. And especially, maybe he considered her as more like a mother figure or something. And then,
but that moment, the point of that moment was he says, okay, fuck it. Like, I'm going to kill everybody now. Like, that was that moment. But Ryan not feeling like... Oh, there were also good parts where it did make sense that Ryan wouldn't feel anything after Grace dies now. Like, because he's been developing into this sort of darker character, and I like that.
Everyone just wants to use me.
Yeah. And then like, if Ryan cried... Because remember, like, Ryan has changed so much. In season 2, was it? When he accidentally shoots his mother... We get this breakdown of him crying, bawling like a child. But here, after Grace dies, he get this like Homelander-esque kind of emotion where he's cool now, he's cold. And then I did like that. And I can't wait to see him like on what happens to him. Like, because It's funny how though, like he can control his power better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember how like tomato juice that stunt guy?
Yeah.
But here, like Grace just breaks his neck. Like, I guess he can control his power. I know which one of my questions are we gonna talk about in what talks? We don't know yet, Walker. Do you know the German guy with the mustache? He was lacto-vegetarian. He was known for drinking a lot of milk. Who's the German guy with the mustache? Oh, Hitler? Are you talking about Hitler? Oh, I did love Sage coming back. So Won-Jin, you were actually right, I think, about like Sage actually,
Well, I was kind of hoping that maybe she would join the other side, but it turns out this is a little surprise that all along this was her plan.
Yeah,
she knew that this is how things would end up.
Mm-hmm. And I did like that. I like how she's Joker-esque. Like her motivation is, I wanted to see if I could
I just wanted to see if I could.
And then she was a well-written character because like her putting in Homelander as a variable like that made sense to me. So that was a great surprise. And how she's so smug.
Oh, and we have to mention Ashley. Oh. Man, Ashley is a survivor.
Hell yeah.
Man, she had that like plan B the moment they mention her name. She like runs straight to the office of like the apartment of Homelander, was it?
Yeah.
She shoots up that V. I don't know. I'm curious to see what her power is. Because I think she transformed.
I can't wait to like see Deep and Noir's reaction to Ashley actually having power. I was actually hoping that showdown happened in this finale.
Yeah.
Where Deep is like make the speech about I wish you were dead for a long time. But I guess so I think we were half right, Won-Jin, in the fact that Maeve, A-Train, Soldier Boy are coming back, but we were hoping they would come back in this finale.
Yeah, we didn't see any of them in this episode.
No, we did see Soldier Boy.
We did see Soldier Boy in the end, in that cryo sleep state thing.
Yeah. Yo, like Ashley having like this like Medusa kind of hair will be hilarious. Like her fighting like Butcher will be amazing. Like, because
Zenzi, what if she turns into an octopus? That would be a huge fuck you to Deep.
Yeah. Deep will be deeply traumatized. Oh, and the Dumb and Dumber stuff was also it was funny again. R.I.P. to the other Ashley. She just died because her name happens to be Ashley.
And then, man, Deep telling that guy to tell him that he's the greatest superhero before killing him. Yeah. Man, that was sad.
Yeah. I don't know, but it did feel like moving, like the pieces were moving extremely fast, though. And I guess it's I hope they get more budget for the last season, though, because if it's Total War. Oh, and another disappointing thing for me was like when the boys. Oh, and Starlight returning her power, like she's upgraded now.
Like she just blasted off using her power.
Oh, what are the chances she could transform into an animal werewolf? Yeah, I think that is.
That's what we're hoping for, Skullwalker.
Like a Wolverine style, like that would be amazing.
I just hope she would be like so badass after like all that shit she went through. She becomes like one of the most powerful heroes.
It will make sense though. Like her speech will be amazing. Like ears like taking shit from you. And then, like, she's actually Homelander level strong. That'll be fucking hilarious.
And I don't know, since it's a fucked up show, since this is The Boys, I hope when she transforms, she has a penis and she says, "Suck my dick."
Or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, her power would be interesting because she is a dominatrix, so if that is, like, her alter ego, like, that would be hilarious.
Oh,
It'll be funny if she can fly and actually has, like, Homelander power. That'll be... And her, like, terrorizing Deep and Noir will be amazing.
And she says some badass line, "I am Vought."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, another disappointment for me was where's Stan Edgar? Like, like I some arcs were complete, some were like definitely like teaser for the next season.
I was thinking that Zoe might die as well with Victoria, but since we now know that she's going to Red River, maybe Stan Edgar will eventually come and fetch her.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna plot for revenge.
That's a possibility. But I didn't like the fact that she ended up in Red River. I felt like, Newman, it seemed to me, is a wealthy individual. Like, and some of it didn't make sense, too. Like, for me, I thought Butcher would just kill Zoe. But, Like there was no reason not to kill her at that point.
And like the shapeshifter part, that was, while I was watching, like attempting to assassinate the president through shooting, that kind of gave me like a different chill, because recently we had that Trump shooting, the assassin trying to assassinate Trump. Man, this is a weird coincidence.
Oh, and I did love like Hughie and Starlight's romance though, because I thought, how many times did you sleep under 20?
It's like under 20.
Yeah, and then like Starlight forgives him, but just says you need to get checked for STDs.
Yeah, so you did fuck her.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And I did love that touching moment where Hughie says go. Like that's you know what? They're one of the healthiest couple in the fucking series. Like really healthy love right there.
And I also like the cameo of the Gen Vs becoming those like lieutenants in the end.
Yeah.
The guy with the big dick, Kate, and all these people.
I do wonder what Kate told like Frenchie though. Like
I mean, since we saw him getting in that van, maybe nothing too serious. Because like the moment she whispered and he went off, and we now see Kimiko speaking for the first time.
Yeah.
She said no.
Yeah.
Like that Planet of the Apes moment. Nah.
Yeah.
But I was concerned that maybe she had said something like, what we learned from Gen V, like walk until you die or something, like something really horrible. But like the moment he got on that van, I was like, okay, nothing too serious.
No, but I don't think they'll kill Frenchie because he's too valuable. His like research
He can make
ability.
that virus, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a little disappointing because they built up the virus for the whole season, and then they just take Frenchie like that. So I thought there were a lot of surprises for surprise sake. Some of the twists and turns worked, some of them didn't work for me. Why would a Donald Trump give up being an actor and become a politician and the president of the United States?
Well, because he's an ambitious man. I mean, he's not just he's not really an actor, but he's more like a media person.
Personality.
Yeah. So he had the ambition, and he probably thought, why not?
Yeah.
He could
tell anything to Frenchie. Her power is to make him obey. Yeah. But I did find it funny that Kimiko, like they have like he's stronger than Kimiko. That other guy, that schizophrenic guy.
Oh yeah, the Gen V guy.
Yeah. So now that Newman is dead, I do wonder what's gonna happen to Marie though, because like one of the things that made me think Newman will survive was Gen V, because like
she could like heal people.
Not just that, but like her relationship with Marie was interesting, because I think besides Homelander and Ryan, we never get to see two people with like same super like powers bond like that.
Yeah.
And I thought that made Newman kind of sympathetic, but I guess not. You know what? I'll be surprised if it turns out Newman is alive. That'll be hilarious.
Oh, she had another secret power.
Yeah,
like just like Kimiko, she comes back from the dead.
Yeah, she can revive. It takes forever, but she can like attach herself again. That you know what? I love her character so much that I wouldn't mind that happening. Like if she comes back, like she was just such a fascinating character because of her relationship with Stan
and also Hughie.
Yeah, Marie, and it's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, and Ryan killing that lady. Yeah, got her name.
Forgot her name. Her name is Grace Mallory.
Yeah. Yeah, Home Alone. Yeah, we know he was in Home Alone Skywalker.
Yeah, when that's the time when Donald Trump used to own the Plaza Hotel. That's why he was in that cameo. Yeah. So Kevin asks for directions in the hotel.
What animal would you guys like to see her transform? I wouldn't mind her actually transforming into a leopard.
Leopard or like an apex predator.
Yo, Sabretooth, baby.
Oh shit, that would be awesome.
Like her actually like physically turning into like a Sasquatch looking Sabretooth. And I got this idea from you because you said like she should have a penis. Like it'll be so funny when she transforms, her voice changes to a deep like bass. Deep, come here. Yeah, like and stuff like fish down his throat. Like that'll be funny. That'll be funny. Oh, and Firecracker, like actually needing a gun to get purged them was funny too. Like she actually has no superpower. And her getting some body problem was funny too.
Yeah.
Like,
that moment, I kind of thought that maybe they somehow got the virus into her, because I had that theory of like injecting the virus into, what's her name, Firecracker, and then she's lactating, and when Homelander drinks that milk, he's also gonna get the virus. But turns out maybe she was just having those side effects from taking all those meds.
Yeah, it was I think the virus thing was in the end just a giant misdirect. Like maybe it's there, but listen, for me it's the weakest finale out of the entire series, but it was still satisfactory.
Yeah.
Overall, I didn't like. What if she turns into a silverback? That's a great idea.
A gorilla. Oh man, that would be badass.
One thing that disappointed me was that Butcher's tentacles don't talk.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been funny.
Like one of them having like a Kessler face.
Yeah. Or like a mouth that says, "Take that!" And then like everybody freaking out. And then him becoming like a companion to Butcher, literally. That would have like Venom-like. That would have been actually more funny.
Or what's his name, Dr. Otto.
Yeah, yeah. But I did feel like it was sudden though, because like the power level of the tentacle is really poorly explained.
Yeah, and
like,
also, I'm not sure. Like the moment he gives in to the tumor, does his body heal or something? Because he no longer seemed sick.
Yeah,
he looked healthy. Yeah. So I was wondering, what's up with that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but anyway, let's give a number grade, friend.
For the entire season?
And finale first and the entire season.
For the finale, I would give it an 8. For the entire season, I think I would give it like an 8.5. Yeah, that's what I would give.
I give the finale a 7. But the entire series, I give it 8.5 because it's still one of the most entertaining, well-written series out there, I think. The finale, it just, like I said, I didn't mind it. It did feel like a big teaser for season 5.
Yeah.
Unlike the other ones, because
they were complete on their own.
They had a complete arc, and the finale did feel like a finale. And how does that work? Because he was on the point of dying, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's dancing around. Yeah, they're like, I think some of them, if we go into it too much, it doesn't make sense.
So maybe the writers just thought, okay, maybe they'll just fill in, like we talked about in Star Wars, fill in with their own imaginations. Maybe it's better that we don't explain it too much.
Yeah, and Homelander is crying. Oh, you were right about another thing, Won-Jin, where I love how Homelander is the strongest person in the world, but he cannot control his son. He shouts at him, but you could tell that his deep love for him prevents him from hurting him, actually. And I do wonder how, like, Soldier Boy, Ryan, and Homelander are going to interact, though.
It's like grandpa, daddy, and the son. All fucked up.
Yeah, because Soldier Boy is such a rare character. He's definitely a fan favorite. And I think that decision probably plays into him being brought back again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, that interaction. Do you guys do the recruiters call where Tiger?
We're a lion, we're a bear, we're orca, we're shark, we're Black Panther, and we're crocodile, we're alligator. What do you guys think about these creatures? That would be interesting. Instead of like a werewolf, we have like a alligator. It reminds me of that this novel that kids used to read when we were kids. What's it called? Animorphs? Yeah, reminds me of that.
Oh, Zezzy gives it an 8.7. That's interesting.
This season was also better than the previous season. Okay. Owlbear. Owlbear! Oh, man. Those are like two apex predators in different worlds put together. You know, owls are like the top of the food chain. Man, that would be scary as hell.
Oh, and I have to praise some of the characters here, such as Shapeshifter. Like you mentioned how that would be in like the Boys universe. I also like the Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Web Weaver guy.
Yeah, I also love the Multiply guy. So there were some great like new iterations of superheroes in this adult world that I thought was funny and made more sense. Oh, I forgot there is such a thing as creature called a werefox.
And also that dungeon episode with Tech Knight, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a great mini episode. A real life Batman. And humans, they were unemployed, were tired, were depressed, were drunk, Only woman can transform into werewolf. What was your favorite character in the whole season?
In this season, I think my favorite character would be Sage. Sage would be my favorite character.
For me, definitely A-Train.
Oh, okay. A-Train was also a good character.
I honestly thought they would show us in like Belize or something, like even like a 5-second clip of him like pulling down his hat like a enemy of the state style, like, and then hint that he's gonna come back to help the boys or something. But he was completely gone, so that was a little bit yeah.
Because I love how A-Train, of all like the members of the Seven, he's getting this distinct arc.
Do you see any similarities between a Venom transformation and werewolf? I think they're completely different. Venom is a complete takeover. What was your least favorite character?
My least favorite would be, let's see.
This season for me was Frenchie.
For me, it's Butcher.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Butcher was not as charming as he used to be in previous seasons for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually like Butcher a lot because that the Lenny moment worked for me. And Hughie says, do this for Lenny, but it's the moment he pushes away and kill Newman. He's divesting himself of all humanity, basically. And I thought, and the Kessler surprise was good, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was good.
So I actually like Butcher here again.
Frenchie is also a close second because I think, like, after him turning himself in and just so conveniently returning, that was, I think, poorly written.
I mean, this season had a lot of that, actually. A lot of, like, suddenly it solved everything and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, it had some great episodes. That flying sheep, man, it always managed to, like, surprise me in every episode. So, yeah, that's a good thing because that's what I expect from the boys.
So anyway, guys, we're going to take a short break now.
And we'll return for House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 5, was it?
So JoJo Movie So Awesome gives this season an 8.5. Okay, my least favorite was Butcher. I never liked him because of his British accent.
The funny thing is, I think Carl Urban himself is from New Zealand or something, or Australia.
Yeah. I mean, I think like him getting that disease and a lot of that was also like kind of meaningless at the end now that he has that venom power. But whatever. Anyway, guys, we're going to take a short break and come back to talk about House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 5. This has been JoJo Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye,
See you
bye,
soon.
bye.